Bow, BIWDOW, back up in this thing once again. And shout out to Coach Prime for letting it be known, man. He put it out there. He doesn't hide anything. He let you know what he's thinking. He said in an interview with the Pivot podcast, Ryan Clark, Channing Crowder, and Fred Taylor, former All-Pros, greats in the NFL and college football, with their podcast, Coach Prime, after it was over, so I don't know whether this was off record or on record, but the cameras were still rolling with Deion Sanders Jr., Darius Sanders, and other sources were out there. So there were cameras around, and Coach Prime said this to Ryan Clark. Basically, hey, during the spring game, it's going down. They're going to have to ball their butts off because after it, we're looking to add more portal guys. Some of these guys that's here now won't be here. Some of those returning guys that stay here won't be here. We're going to give them time in the spring, just like they did at Jackson State with that COVID year, so to speak. Coach Prime is going to use this as like a spring tryout almost, evaluation time for all these returning players. Not the ones he's so handpicked, but everybody's going to be on the evaluation. But he feels like he has the guys in certain positions. He feels like he has great offensive line who can protect Shador. He feels like if Shador is protected, he can throw the ball and pass it with anybody in the country. Coach Prime says as of now, he has 2 dogs at the cornerback position. He has dogs on the outside, meaning cornerbacks. He has dogs at the safety, dogs that's going to be rushing from the outside. He got guys who going to protect Shador. Of course, he has guys who going to catch it and run it. What he's looking to shore up now is those dogs up front, those 4 men up front on that defensive line who's going to get after it, stop the run, and get after the quarterback. He was being so honest that Ryan Clark almost had to stop him. So, hold on, Coach. Just, I understand what you're saying, Coach. But Coach Prime, basically, what he's looking to do is get those portal guys and they're grown men, grad transfer, guys who only have 1 or 2 years left on that defensive line to come after. That's what he did with James Houston, who's now in the league. He came into Jackson State hungry, and that's what he's looking for. With 1 year left, these guys who's coming out of these SEC schools, whatever, this school, that school, all these bigger schools with defensive linemen galore, he's looking to add those to Colorado. He's trying to add depth at that defensive line for guys who can actually get after it. I'm sorry to say it, for the guys who were there last year, who wasn't able to make plays, who in camp right now, who's not really working out hard, doing their best, might be on the injured list all the time. All of these guys, and you can't make plays and show improvement in the spring, man, you better try to hit a transfer portal or find somewhere to go, because Coach Prime is looking to replace you. He want to have all guys in there who can produce, who can contribute. Like he said, he's looking for those single-parent home guys. and a lot of people are mad about what he's saying like that. The only difference is Coach Prime actually said it. Nick Saban doing it. A lot of these coaches doing it. Coach Prime just actually said, hey, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. Not exclusively, but what you're looking for. You got to have a standard, or an avatar, like a lot of people might call it. You got to have a way about going about things to get it done. And that's what they're looking for. And so, in my opinion, I think he has the right formula. Just saying it off the top, I think he has a good game plan to go about to actually get some wins under his belt this season. I think what he's looking for, though, is championship type players to come in here to help produce championship type results. But we're going to let you listen to what he said right here. Shout out to Reach the People Media, Darius Sanders.
We feel good about it. It's just got to be the depth. The depth of it. Right, front line guys. So after the spring, after the spring,
Prime been saying the same thing over and over. To compete with those other schools is about the depth up front, and that's what he's trying to build with what he has at Colorado. He has the resources to bring them in, so he's trying to reel them in now, and that's going to come after the spring in that next portal season. That's going to bring about, I think, a lot of defensive linemen that's going to see themselves 3rd and 4th string on these top schools that realize I can go over here with Coach Prime, get a lot of limelight, get a chance to get after the quarterback in my 1 or 2 seasons that I have left, and I can make a name for myself and possibly get into the NFL draft, USFL, XFL, overseas, and get paid somewhere to continue my career professionally. Even if I don't play football, I can continue and be a professional some type of way. I think these are the unique opportunities that Coach Prime can present to a guy who has 1 or 2 years left. But you got to be a dog. You got to be a dog, man. You got to be fast, smart, tough, disciplined, with character. You know what I mean? And you can come out here and contribute. I would love to see it. It's going down. So this spring, you better be ready for it. If you're a dog out there, it's time to show it. Ain't no time to be on no bench. You can't make the team on the bench, dog. Can't make the team on the bench, dog. Let's go. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment on the other good stuff. We're about this thing. Peace out.